Hey, welcome along to this video. And this video is about a piece of software that I bought back in November 2024 and just rediscovered it because I got an email about some special offer they were doing. And I feel really embarrassed that it's been sitting there, as we call it in the business, shelfware. It's been sitting there on the shelf and I haven't used it. And I decided to use it today and I was super impressed. And what it is a piece of software that allows you to generate motion graphics, allows you to edit videos, and all from your browser. Now, this is really good because I'm recording this video at the moment on a MacBook Neo, the new MacBook that the lower entry MacBook that Apple brought out. And if I try and put ScreenFlow on it, it will work. If I try and put Final Cut Pro, it will work, but it will work really slowly. So I decided to give this a try, and I released a video earlier that I had edited on this system called FlexClip, and it was great. I mean, I was watching. I'm one of these people who watch the CPU, the memory, to see how the computer is reacting under pressure, and it was absolutely perfect. And I was using Safari, which is always one that I find can cause problems, or the software doesn't work very well. So let's have a look at this software, and it is on a lifetime deal at the moment. And if you're an Appsumo Plus member, you can get 15% off the price of it. But you will see a link to everything I talk about in this video in the description. So this is called FlexClip, and I'm raging that I haven't um, used this more than I should have, because this is the problem that my main computer I don't have. It's in Dublin at the moment, and I'm using my MacBook Neo, and I thought, wow, when I'm away for a week, I won't be able to edit anything because I don't have access to my Final Cut Pro or my ScreenFlow, etc. But this software, I mean, I don't know how I let this one go, and I'm not using it enough. So you see, I have tier two. Now, when you buy the tiers on AppSumo, you get credits, and the credits will help you with these AI tools. Okay, so check out the link in the description to go to AppSumo. Now, you'll see all the recent projects that I've had, and this is the one that I did a review of Vocal Lab, and I have a link to that. So I recorded this in Zoom, and then what I did was I went in here, I uploaded the footage, and all I did was add in some lower thirds and cut some little bits and pieces here. Now, I'm about to sneeze and I'm going to cut it out. And that was a pretty good cut there, because I actually sneezed for about 30 seconds and I just cut it out there. So when I go in here to edit, now a lot of my videos, I don't do much editing on them because I don't make too many mistakes out of practice. But I can just go onto the timeline here and I can just click on this button here to split the clip. And once I split the clip, I can then select it and I can delete that little portion of the clip. Here I have different things here, like I can reverse the clip. So if I wanted to say this is, let's go back to the beginning of this clip, I could copy it and do a reverse on it there. I can copy the clip. I can freeze the frame so that it would just stop like that. And I have all the tools that I need. I could add a scene. Um, One of the things I don't see here, and that I would like to see, well, if I go into the timeline here, I can actually see where I've put all of these overlays here. And I'm going to show you how to create those overlays. One of the things that I haven't, detach audio. This one is really useful. Mistake, I go like that. And on the audio timeline, I see peaks here. So this makes it even easier for me to edit when I'm doing editing. Now, do be careful, because you'll see here that, for example, the audio hasn't been detached on this part. So if I had to zoom in and try to get a particular area of the audio, I mightn't see it here. But I find, and it's a tip if you're video editing, I find it really useful just to do clicks like that so that you can see the peaks, and then you can actually go in and you can edit it quite quickly. So I can go in here, and if I wanted to, I would click at this point here, and then what I can do is, let me just select both of these. I can select both of these. This can be the problem. I have to select each one individually, and I can split there, And I can go back to the timeline and I can split here. Okay. So that should be quite a good split. I mean, this is where maybe with the desktop applications you have a little bit more control. But I can do that, all of that. I can fade out the audio. I can do different speeds. There is an AI option here, which is really good to reduce noise or vocal remover. And you'll see that this minuses your credits that you have. So a lot of the AI aspects have credits, and I think I have 3,600 credits a year that I can use. Um, Over here, I have different templates. I have subtitles if I want to put in subtitles. Okay, I can do an AI subtitle. And again, if I click on that, it's going to generate the subtitles. I'm not going to click on it just in case it uses credits for me. I can bring in stock video. If I wanted to bring in stock video, I could easily do that here. I have audio elements here. I can generate new music, okay, with AI, or I can just have music here that I can get it to play. And I would just add that to the timeline. So I would just simply click there and add that part to the timeline. Now, as we saw, what I can do is I can fade that out. I can fade in, I can fade out. So it's very, very powerful. And actually going back and looking at this, I think, wow, I mean, this really is very, very powerful. AI speech, if I want to use AI speech, which I don't like, there's voice cloning as well. And I say I don't like it because I like to use my voice. I can use an AI avatar. Okay, so a talking head like this. I'm not a fan of using these because I like to do my own videos. I have elements, okay, that I can put in, like subscribe here. So I could put that in here, and then I can just move that around the timeline. Different effects here that I can do. Okay, so if I want to put this in, I could put that in there, and what should happen is here, let me see, I don't even know where I put that effect. So let me just see here. Is that effect here? I mean, that's super, super good because to be able to do something like that, I mean, you're talking about high-end software that would do that. Okay. Now, it may be a little bit slow here. Why? Because it's trying to render everything as I'm doing it. So let's just see if I can get this effect working. Should come in at what? I mean, that's fabulous because that is really high-end use here. But I mean, I'm quite blown away by that because, as I say, it's been a long time since I've used this, and it does everything that you could want, really, to be honest. Let's try. I love bokeh, so let me just see what happens if I put bokeh here. Okay, so it should come up here. Let's have a look. I mean, bokeh is not obviously going to work that well. Okay, yeah. So what it does is it just gives it a little bit more faded. So maybe on this particular clip here, the bokeh would look better. And I mean, yeah, okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's just have a look here at this. Now, where that might work better is if that was kind of more behind me, but I mean, it looks really good. So once you've done that, you can export it just here. And they do recommend that you export it using Chrome because it's actually quicker. So that's one of the things you can do. But you can also go in here and you can use their templates. Let me just go back here. And everything is saved online, so you don't have to worry about whether I saved it or not. Um, Here I have templates that I can actually use. So I can go in and I can use this template, or I can get AI to recreate it. Now let's just go in and let's just customize. If I go in here, I will see that each part of the template has different scenes here. Okay, so you can see that I have a lot of areas here. Now, again, remember my CPU load at the moment is 100%, and you may see my video is stopping. Why? Because it's processing all of this information, even though it's on the cloud, it's still processing that information, and um, everything slows down. But this is, I mean, a good fix. If I wasn't doing Zoom here, I would be able to really, really work well on this. So if I have a look, um, each one here is like a different area. And what I could do is I could go in here and I could drop in my logo here, change my text, etc. And then I go on to, I don't know, this frame here, and I can change everything here. So I could do a corporate video quite easily like that. It tells me how many seconds this lasts. I can adjust duration, etc. And when I'm ready, I just go to export. Now, as I said, this is a really, really powerful piece of software. It lives in your browser so that if I work on it here, I could go back potentially to the iPad and work on it on the iPad. And if I went off and I went back to my desktop, I can use it on my desktop. So, any questions? That's just a brief overview. Any questions at the moment? They are doing a special at the moment. Um, that Appsumo, if you're an Appsumo Plus member, you get 15% off instead of 10%. If there's any questions, let me know. There's descriptions, there's links in the descriptions, should I say, and let me know what you think of of the of this software, of how you can put in little edits, etc. I'm interested to know what you think, and I shall see you in the next video. So have a wonderful day. Um, Make sure that you like and subscribe and do all of those things that YouTubers ask you to do, and talk very soon.